I don't even remember how to make videos anymore. 3, 2, 1. What's my hair doing? Oh, so professional. Okay. Hello and welcome to my kind of mock audition for Hark's Athenium campaign, I think it is. I would like to play in it, but who has time these days? Working 8 to 5, got 3 other hobbies, a role-playing campaign of my own. It's... How do you guys with kids do it? I don't know. I mean, do you magically have like 4 extra hours in the day? I don't know. Anyway, uh, so what I wanted to do is I wanted to present 2 character concepts that I find would be fun to play in this campaign. I've already seen your other guys' auditions, and they look fun. And I was gonna try something opposite of fun, something grim, something dark, something a little bit different. Going against the rules, Hark said, "Oh, come on, don't do sci-fi." You know what? I love sci-fi. You can't tell me what to do, so I'm gonna do sci-fi. Anyway, so after talking away like 1.5 minutes, let's get to it. The first one is a Starship ganger, and by that I mean he's from a book, from a like a dystopian future book. So this character is a crewmate. I use the word loosely, on a giant capital ship, and his job, along with like 200 other people, is to like load the big cannons manually with big chains. And they're fighting in a war they don't really know anything about, and they live in this big ship. And sometimes, you know, the klaxons, time to go to war, and they load the shells and they fire the shells, and they don't know who they're fighting. They don't know what the purpose in the war is. They just kind of do their thing, and people live in these ships. They live and they die in these ships for generations. They can see maybe a planet. They might go down to a planet once or twice a year to see the sky and like, oh wow, this is fun. But yeah, mostly they're just like slaves or penal colony people that, you know, instead of just going off to death row, go in here, load the guns, have fun. So very grimdark, and in these ships there's like gangs forming. They live out their lives in these ships, and when they're not fighting, big battles somewhere, they're probably fighting each other, for loot, for exploring the big ship somewhere down in the hole. There might be some rumors about some ghosts or big loot, or a rival gang that has gotten some sort of cool tech. So yeah, that's my first character. He's one of those scums. He has a dagger. He has one of his prized possession is a blaster pistol and 2 clips. That's it. And he's got a leather jacket. He's unshaven. He's missing a 2 for 2. Cynical son of a bitch, who puts his gang first, and his lot in life is just to survive to the next battle. He's got no dreams. He's got no hope for the future, because there is no hope. He's gonna live in this hellhole until the ship blows up or a rival gang kills him. But when in the end of the first book, there must be some hope. Maybe he's kind of becoming a kind of like an anti-hero. So I'm seeing this guy maybe becoming something more in the end. At the opening of the second book, he might be like, oh, this guy is maybe a good guy eventually. Anyway, first concept. Second concept. is a mechanized monster hunter. So we live in a science fiction world, this time on Earth, and there's vampires, there's monsters, there's werewolves, and not the cutesy werewolves and vampires from, all those teenage movies. These are real monsters, and to combat these threats, the humanity has created these big mech armors that they use to combat these threats. And I'm not talking like anime jump around kind of armor, like big, slow, bulky armor with stake launchers, holy water throwers, maybe two-handed silver swords. Of course, the only way humanity has a chance against these vampires and werewolves is to suit up and go out there and take the fight to them. And I'm guessing this character is from the third book in the series. The first books are like, the first one is he's coming into this unit, he's a newbie. Second book, he's like, oh, he's kind of hero. Yeah, go. And the third book, he's like in second in command. Not a veteran per se, but he's seen things. And he and the captain, they're buddies now. He bullied him before, all that, but now they're cool friends, and they're out there to enact a master plan to destroy the monsters. And that's it. That's my two concepts: a Starship scum and Starship scum / ganger, and a mechanized monster hunter. So yeah. That's it. Hope you guys have a really fun time playing the campaign. Hope there's some really cool concepts in there. And have fun. Is this how you end it these days? No, it isn't.